Firearms are the leading cause of suicide. Far more effective than pills and any other method of taking one's life.
87% of the firearm deaths are suicides.
Having access to a gun when you're suicidal is something we want to prevent. We're just trying to get the conversation started.
My name is Ralph D'Amico. I'm co-chair of the New Hampshire Firearms Safety Project. Our flagship effort right now is the Gun Shop Project.
It's a project to try and get gun owners and suicide prevention people working together on reducing suicidal persons' access to firearms.
We're just trying to add the thought of suicide to the things that are going through your mind when you're talking to someone about purchasing a firearm.
The gun shop seemed to be a trusted place to get information about, hey, what should become one of the basic tenets of firearm safety is to be alert to signs of suicide.
And the outside hasn't changed much.
No, not at all.
After 4 years in the military, 1973, I went to work at Riley's Sport Shop in Hooksett, New Hampshire, and never left.
These are things, you know, if you look at some of the guns, they're pieces of industrial artwork. They're intricate.
Among responsible firearms owners and dealers particularly, firearm safety is always paramount. Everyone's given these. Everyone is given this, which is youth handgun safety. 6 years ago, I have a call from Elaine, and after a little bit of small talk, she said, by the way, did you know that your business, your shop, sold guns in the period of 6 days to 3 individuals who took their lives? I was astonished. We always made it known to them, look, you're not under any obligation to sell anything to anyone. If you have a bad feeling, if an individual reeks of alcohol, it's a prohibiting item. She said, let's get together and talk about this, and it started. We started the coalition.
If you were to think about gun violence in this country, the big bulk is suicides. All of us are still learning how to deal with that in a way that is constructive.
When this spate of recent purchase suicides was first kind of noticed in New Hampshire, and Ralph D'Amico had said, what can I do about it? You know, they said, let's form a group to figure out, is there a role that gun shops can play in reducing suicide?
Our first effort was a poster, very mild legislation to post these posters in gun shops.
Are they suicidal? Depressed, angry,
What it
indicates
going through a relationship breakup. What we're saying is to people here is if you have a relative or a friend who's distressed under and may be in danger of taking his or her life, go to them, be an advocate for them, and safeguard their guns. The principle is you put time and distance between the lethal means and the individual, and most of the time the situation goes away. We took the 10 commandments of safety, originally 10, crossed them out and put 11, and number 11 being temporary off-site storage of a family member may be suicidal.
One of the things is trying to spread the message beyond the gun shop, using firearm instructors who are teaching classes on safety and trying to get them to introduce the concept of suicide prevention as one of the things you should be looking at.
So it's not about you shouldn't be a gun owner, guns are bad. It's not about any of that. It's just about, for now, while you're struggling, I'd feel safer for you if the guns could be out.
One of the ground rules was, look, keep it politically neutral, and it has worked. It's not a them project, it's a you project. You need to be aware of Uncle Joe, who's having a tough time, or your brother who's having a tough time, and get involved. Don't be skittish about this. You need to get in there and do something.